Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, Crackhead with a Microphone, the only podcast in the world where you hand the crackhead a microphone and you listen to him talk until you wonder if you are the high one. My name is K-Rock Dizzle. Let's get into it. Welcome, everybody, to the Season 2 premiere of Crackhead with a Microphone. I am back, better than ever, and I got a lot more stuff to say. I've been gone for a minute. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to come through and give y'all a special episode that I've been thinking about for a while. And this is going to be my unpopular opinions episode. Now, if you like what you hear here, let me know, DM me, like it, run this up. I don't know that y'all want to hear more because I got a lot of opinions and I can't fit all of these into 30 minutes. So, season 2 premiere, unpopular opinions. We gonna get into it. No, the first opinion I have, I don't really know if this counts as a hot take or unpopular because just in the times that's happened, it's kind of become the norm to say this. But HBO Max is the best streaming service, and that's over Netflix. I don't think there's much of a reaction I'm gonna garner from that simply because HBO Max has been super popular with like Euphoria and stuff. The only reason I feel like it was a hot take is because I felt this on day one when HBO Max dropped. I had an HBO Max subscription day one. But also because Netflix in the past few months went through so many trials and tribulations. Part of the reason this episode kept getting delayed was because Netflix couldn't stop having scandals. They they went through so much, but the only thing I'm gonna really say is they thinking about adding commercials. If that is quintessentially what Netflix is not supposed to be for, I don't know what is. So a lot of people fell off of Netflix. A lot of people unsubscribed from Netflix. Apparently the charts suggesting they're gonna lose 2 million subscribers in this year. So I don't think that's much of an unpopular opinion. But I just gotta take this opportunity to shit on Netflix because what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all keep I don't know why y'all trying to crack down on password sharing, my bad. Password sharing and all this other stuff when y'all could just make better shows. Y'all got Howie Mandel to host a show called Bullshit, where contestants just go up there and try to lie about whether they know trivia or not. Show of hands, how many people will watch that, bro? I tried. It was bad. It was horrible. It was like, bro, this is so corny. They got Don't Fall in Lava. Like, who's watching that? Y'all didn't renew that American Barbecue show for a second season. Like, y'all be canning all the good shows to put out these corny behind game shows and more seasons of The Circle. Please tell me who likes The Circle. Because I cannot fathom for the life of me who the fuck is watching The Circle, bro. Who's watching Catfish the game show? Like, come on. Who's a cat? Who's the real person and who's not? Like, for real. For real. This is what like bro, if I was paying for my Netflix, I'd unsubscribe too, bro. This shit is not worth it, bro. Like, I'm sorry to be the one to have to say it, but this stuff is bad. You can't say, it's because password sharing and all this other stuff. No, you got bad TV shows. It is not like Inside Job is corny, bro. Inside Job was trash. I watched that. I was like, bro, this is not funny. Like y'all took a prime concept and made it not funny. Like Netflix released this green light in anything, and I mean anything, bro. And then y'all getting movies starring Ryan Reynolds and The Rock and Kevin Hart and Gal Gadot. Like, come on, you raising prices just to blow the bag on these actors and to make a Squid Game show. No one wants to watch a Squid Game show, bro. Netflix in the gutter, bro. Netflix is in the trenches. Netflix is in Detroit. Netflix is at K&A. But yeah, that's my first take. Netflix in the gutter, HBO Max over Netflix. But um, my second opinion. I'm gonna drop a food opinion on y'all real quick. Pineapple is good on pizza. I don't care what nobody say, because anytime I hear somebody go, pineapple on pizza, that's nasty. Pineapple on pizza, that's disgusting. I always go, have you tried it? And they go, no, man, I'm not trying that shit. That shit sound corny. So how you calling it nasty? Like, here's my thing. I've never met someone who's tried pineapple on pizza that dislikes pineapple on pizza. And I know a bunch of y'all gonna be in my comments. I've tried it. That stuff nasty. Reddit try not to lie challenge because I guarantee you haven't. Not even on some, oh, if you like it, if you try it, you instantly gonna like it. But it's just like I've never heard someone actually try it and be like, this isn't for me. It's always a bunch of people who want to come in. That sound like something I would never eat. Okay, why are you commenting on it then? Like it clearly doesn't concern you. So like don't comment on it. But hey, that's that. Now my movie unpopular opinion, I got two. Well, they're kind of one and the same. But like I'ma just generalize that whole like fascination with like young adult novels that got turned into movies that were like high concept, semi fantasy, semi dystopia. That was just a bad time to like movies. Cause every movie was corny, bro. But the worst offender was the Hunger Games. I don't want to hear nobody try to sit here and claim that the Hunger Games was a good movie. Cause that that shit was a snooze fest, bro. I saw that joint in theaters and I fell asleep, bro. And it's crazy because I saw it with a summer camp, right? And the summer camp was like younger kids to older kids, and I was part of the older kids part at the time. And the younger kids, I think they got to see like the Three Stooges remake. So I'm trying to finesse my way. I'm trying to be like, hey, yo, can I go see the Three Stooges with them? Like, I'm really not trying to sit through the Hunger Games because already knew that that was a movie I was not trying to see. They talk about some, no, you can't go with them. You gotta stick with your age group. I'm like, wow, we all going to the same place. We gonna leave at the same time. And the movies around the same length. Why can't I just go in the theater with them? Y'all rented out the theaters. Like, it's not even like it's a, oh, we bought a ticket for you to go here, so it's a seat for you in here. Y'all, the whole theater is for us. So I'm confused on why I couldn't go with them. But you know, adults always saying some dumb stuff. Like you can't never be like you're wrong because then they be having complexes. So I ended up sticking with the teens to go see this corny ass Hunger Games movie. And I had a friend at the time, and she was really into the Hunger Games. She like read the books and everything, so she was excited to see the movie. So I'm like, all right, whatever. At least she hype, whatever. So I go in, we sit next to each other. So we sitting at each other. We're like closer to the back. Don't be getting no ideas. I was like 14. I don't want to hear no, yo, bro, you shot your shot in the back of the theater. You a L. No, nigga. I was trying to watch a movie. Calm down. Cause you gotta disclaim that nowadays. So we in the theater, she hype, whatever. And I sat through like the first, I don't wanna say 20 minutes. I saw the part where like I saw up to like she was she was doing the stuff to make her sister name not getting a ballot. Then her sister got called and she volunteered and everybody's treating her like some celebrity. And I was like, all right, this is a good setup. Can we flash forward to the joint now? She like, no, you have to go through all the other stuff. I'm like, what other stuff? She talk about something. There's a ceremony and a blah 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 blah. I'm like, I'm not sitting through that. Like I contemplated leaving the theater. Only problem was they took us to some unknown theater, so I wouldn't have known how to get home. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I'm trying to sit through this movie, but I was fighting sleep, bro. You know it's bad when you fighting sleep in a movie theater. But I was fighting social studies sleep. I was in there like it was bad. So I turned to her at one point. I'm like, hey, yo, wake me up when the Hunger Games start. She like, okay. I kid you not, I don't remember nothing that happened after that. Like, I remember some spurts of the movie just because I've seen the movie like after that incident. Like I've seen the movie like twice, so I remember spurts of the movie. But in that instance, I ain't remember nothing. I was like, oh, I'm lost. All I know is I woke up. She woke me up. She was like, "It's about to start." It did start. I can't even falter. Like I saw them do the Hunger Games. It was like a countdown. As soon as I woke up, they was all rushing for weapons. What confused me watching it was like the black girl in the Hunger Games. Like they start teaming up with each other, and I'm like, "Who's this girl?" But I ended up watching the movie again at one point, and she just appeared at that point. Like there was no like build up to that, so that like confused me. But anyway, that movie's an L movie because anytime I try to watch it, I struggle to stay awake. It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, and that whole craze was bad. Like the Maze Runner, no, and all them other Johns was just bad. So I don't want to hear nothing about like you know them Jones was good. They weren't because you a movie got to be bad for you to fall asleep in the theater. Um. Also, Ed and Eddie is an L cartoon, bro. That shit is bad. And I feel like this was gonna give me the most outrage out of this whole episode. Cause anytime I tell people that, they be like, "What? It's so funny. It's like one of the best shows ever." Like people be having Ed and Eddie and they like top five, and I don't get it, bro. I've tried to watch this show so many times, and I cannot get past the art style. Like the animation style of Ed and Eddie is got to be one of the ugliest shows I've ever seen. Like I physically, it just hurts to like I am uncomfortable watching it. Like even as a kid, I was like uncomfortable trying to watch this show because everything just looks so odd and weird. Like I'll be like, yo, I don't like the way they shake when they like standing still. Like the whole show is just like constantly having an earthquake. And people are like, what are you talking about? And then I'll show them. I'll be like, I've never noticed that. It's like, yo, how did you not notice that? That's all I can see. And it's like the humor and the characters and everything is just not good enough for me to like not pay attention to that. Cause the whole show, like they're moving and they're standing still and talking. It's like no, everything they do just looks odd and weird and stilted and like, like why are you shaking so much? Like I don't understand why they gave the characters motion lines when they're not in motion. That just it's weird to even think about. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't understand how so many, even like people who review cartoons, they be so quick to be like, this show has the ugliest animation ever. But then be like, well, look at Ed and Eddie. That show looks amazing, and I'm just like, what? That's the example you use? Like, you didn't want to say like Avatar or something, Legend of Korra, any anime? Like, come on, like I get like I don't know. If you want to say a show looks bad, say a show looks bad, but then don't be like, oh, but like be like Ed and Eddie. That's that's hypocritical. That's an oxymoron. That's the definition of irony, bro. Like I don't understand. Especially since I don't remember the problem solvers came out and everybody's like, oh my god, the problem solvers looks horrible. The problem solvers was just colorful. There was nothing wrong with the problems. Like honestly, the problem solvers just had a lot of colors everywhere. Like there was really no way to contrast what was happening on screen, which not good. But it's better than getting motion sickness from looking at a still image. Like, I guess that's up to personal taste. But I'd watch an episode of the Problem Solvers before I watch an episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's just me. You know what else was bad, bro? I don't want to hear anybody. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, bad, bro. You could keep Chowder. Chowder was solid, but that show was also like just weird, weird, bro. That show should have been like that show was like if Ren and Stimpy was not as funny, bro. Like Ren and Stimpy can get away with being weird because that's just funny. Flapjack was not funny enough for that. I gotta keep it a step. And it showed because you would just be watching it and they would just show all these weird ass still images and like everybody teeth was rotting because they was eating candy and stuff and they just kept showing like no, it was clearly trying to do gross out humor but it wasn't humor, it was just gross out. It was bad. Ed and Eddie, I don't know what they were trying to do. They were trying to be like slapstick slash I don't know, the art style was bad. I never got past like like it. I finished an episode once and it was not funny, but you know That's just that. Um, I will say this. We're always thinking of cartoons. Everybody like to talk about, oh, the Fairly Odd Parents should have never added Chloe. The Fairly Odd Parents should have never added Chloe. Chloe was a good idea and concept. The execution is what was shitty. There's nothing wrong with the idea of giving Timmy a sister figure to share fairies with. The problem is she was kind of Joe. Like that was the problem. She was too nice. Like you could have someone that's well meaning, but she didn't have to be as nice as she was. Like Shawnee was should have been the villain of the show. Like I don't know, because Timmy has his personality. Timmy has his personality. He's kind of reckless. He wishes for stuff like without thinking about it. The whole "be careful what you wish for" kind of personality. Because he just wants stuff without really thinking about what that would mean. But Chloe just be like, yeah, bro, I wish for world peace. No, like, come on, come on, like, they should have had Chloe try to wish for stuff to help other people, and that stuff that helped other people would actually harm them. Then because cartoon shenanigans, it ends up harming her and Timmy and her argue, like stuff like that. That should have been an easy plot to figure out, but they made her Miss Goody Two Shoes. So I don't think Chloe was a bad idea. I just think the writing team had a spasm on that one. Sparky was a bad idea though. I don't know who said let's give him a dog. Like that was just bad idea from the start. Um. So yeah, that's that. I will say for my last one before I get out of here because I'm taking up too much time. Winter is a better season than summer. I know y'all about to come at me all types of crazy talk about, oh my god, bro, what's wrong with you? Winter is atrocious. Summer is the best. No, people who say summer is the best season out of all 4 seasons have issues, bro. You've either got issues or you've got anemia. Cause there's no way you be walking around in 100 plus heat talking about this is fine. I love this weather. It's good weather outside. If it is above 95 degrees and you try to hit me with the it's so nice outside, we should have a cookout. I can't be cool with you. Like that's just how I operate, bro. My proper temperature is 65 degrees. And if I need to, I'd rather go lower than higher. Because if I go lower, I could put some clothes on and stay warm. There's only so high you can go before you just helpless. Like that's just it. That's like, and people are more forgiving when it comes to snow. So when it 9 times out of 10, if it's snowing outside, you really can't like you in the house chilling. A lot of people don't like that. People be arguing, talk about, oh, you can't do nothing when it's winter. All you can do is sit in your house, bro. I want to sit at home. I don't want to go to work. Like I want to sit at home. I want to drink hot chocolate. I want to wrap up in a blanket. And I want to watch my shows that I don't have time to watch because I'm an adult with a full time schedule. The snow literally gives you a break from being an adult with a full time schedule, and people be complaining, talking about some. I want to go outside, looking and putting their hands on the window like fucking Rapunzel, bro. Like, go out, put a coat on. You could put a coat on, put some boots on, and go outside. Have a snowball fight. Call your homies, bro. And I just hate that everybody wants to. Only irresponsible niggas like the winter. Only niggas that don't got jobs like the winter. People who don't like the winter don't people who like the winter don't have to drive in this, and they post a picture of slush. Like, why do you have to drive in slush? I want to know where you work that your job still makes you pull up in the winter time. Like when it's cold outside and people power is getting knocked out by blizzards, what job do you have that makes you show up? I can't think of that. Aside from like working at a hospital, like even firefighters, like, come on, it's a blizzard. Who got something on fire right now? Like let's keep it a beer, bro. Who lit something on fire that's covered in cold water? Cause you certified dumbass, bro. Like that's that. Only like hospital workers should really be talking about. Oh, I don't like the winter. Everybody else, you chilling. But people who like the summer, they going yeah, cause the parties and the cookouts be jumping off. That's some extrovert shit. That's some stuff I can't no. Cause like a party and a cookout is solid, but like you really only got like one or two of me out of every summer, bro. I can't be going to cookouts and parties every week. Talk about some yeah, bro. I love the summer. Who cooking out? No, no. But like, and you know, another thing I hate about the heat, cause summer, it's technical. Like summer's supposed to be like late May, starts early June, but you know the heat start kicking in like April, May. So you still be in school. And I remember I was a young boy, and we would never get off for like extreme heat. As long as SEPTA was running, we had to be in school. And I did not like that. I would try to be like, why can't we get off? Like it's too hot. Y'all AC, the school AC don't even be working. Talk about some, yeah, just don't wear an undershirt. What, bro? So I will always be mad. Now I'm learning that these kids they get off in like 95 degrees. I'm like, what you mean off? They talk about something, yeah, they just make us do online learning. Bro, the amount of times adults call me lazy for saying, "Oh, I don't want to walk in the heat." I get, "Oh, you're just lazy. You're unmotivated. You got to do it like your parents did it. It's not even that bad." Now all of a sudden these kids get to be home at 90 something. I'm asking to go home when it's over 105. They get home at 95. That's a whole no, that's a whole 10 degrees less than what I was asking for, bro. 10 degrees less. I'm like, yo, y'all some hoes, bro. Y'all are really like this is some corny crap. This is some real corny ish, some real corny stuff. But people, man, some summer's worse than winter. That's the point. Cause I start going on a tangent, but summer's worse than winter. These kids is hoes, but yeah, I don't like this whole idea that like, oh, you only like winter if you don't go outside. I like winter because I don't like to go outside. There's a big difference. Winter keeps me inside when I don't want to have to go outside. You just like succumbing yourself to danger, bro. You just like struggling. So your struggle fetish is not my problem. That's just a fun fact of the day. Anyway, those are my unpopular opinions of today. Thank you for sticking with season 2. I got a lot more episodes coming your way. If you like this, let me know. I will make more unpopular opinion episodes for you guys. I've been K Rock Dizzle. See y'all next week.